Happy weekend, and first things first, I want to address something that I've started to notice over the last week, really, if I'm honest, and that is this garage door opener, because when you open or close it, as you can probably see, it is shaking like crazy. It's wobbling. It's not exactly mounted very well. In fact, I feel a little nervous just shaking it because you can see it's attached by 2 points, one here and one here, but this one, yikes. Is that a drywall anchor? Oh, cringe. So we have some slotted angle bar that we're going to use. So I'm going to cut that up in basically in 3 spots, so that way I can mount something securely on the posts across here, and then 2 more to attach there on the back, so that way I have something that's much more secure. We could probably keep this stuff, might get rid of it depending on how strong the new stuff is, but at the very least we'll have a second mounting point so it doesn't shake every time. There we go, look at that, and I can't even move it, which is fantastic. This thing was way too flimsy for its own good. So let's give it a shot. Didn't move an inch. Perfect. Oh, we're off to a great week. We had some record rainfall. I think it was record for the city, really, like 5+ inches in a couple hours, which doesn't sound like a lot anywhere else, but in this neck of the woods, that's a lot. And we found that we need to do some weather sealing underneath this door, because when the rainfall comes in, it actually, supposed to be a drain right out there, but obviously it's clogged up, and so it pools, and then underneath the door kick is probably not caulked or sealed at all, so it just came in. And so now all of our beach towels are disgusting. And since we're in the garage, might as well provide the update to the drywall, the last of it, I hope. Well, actually, as I say that, I immediately just remembered this. That obviously needs to be fixed. So that should be the last of the drywall. But this is all put together and ready for mud, which I'll probably get started on that tonight. This was fun to cut out. I swear these multi-tools are a godsend when it comes to drywalling, because fitting it around this vent was so hard, and now it looks, well, it still looks pretty bad, but it's a lot better than it was, that's for sure. Another evening in the garage, and another coat, or the first coat actually, of mud on that. Got the tape at least covered, and so maybe 1 or 2 passes on that should be good. But going back to this wall, we're actually throwing some paint on it now, or primer at least, so that way we can finally get this entire piece cleaned up, and then I can start putting shelves and miscellaneous things that I want to put on the wall that are currently everywhere, all around me. And I think it'll actually really clean this place up because, well, this is just primer, so this is not exactly what it's going to look like, but you can kind of see this side versus this side, especially with all the grease and grime like you see right there, that stuff. And that's even wiped up. Like, I cleaned that. It was a lot darker earlier, and it was all over this spot. I don't know what was going on here, but like tires or something was rubbing against this wall constantly, and so it was a nightmare just trying to clean that thing. So a fresh set of paint will definitely clear this thing up. It'll make it look so fresh in here.